Hello everyone, my name is Thomas and I'm gonna repeat this video. You wake up and feel only pain. You're a piece of rock being rumbled by gravitational slingshots of other rocks than ice. Oh, you see how it is. The baby sun, Jupiter are picking on you little guys, the inner solar system. I thought you just got assaulted into obsidian. At least you allowed you to from within only 10 million years, much faster than the other planets, except for that extremely tiny planet over there. You couldn't quit here. What the said he's going damn small, but it couldn't have been important anyway. Yikes! Now it's yelling at you. It's like Chu Huyong trying to get your attention apparently. His name is Mercury and yours Mars. Don't know the decided name or how that over there even knows about it. But it sounds like an interesting name. You approve. And now you're joined by Earth and Venus who are finished swimming. Also, finally, some adult companion, but before anything else can happen, Jupiter rushed by the inner planets and heads towards the sun. Totally almost took you out though, but fortunately, this grand tag hyperlist around you all to settle down. You all celebrate because it seems like Jupiter was at least accidentally good for something. Now that there's a bit more peace around here, you figure out you got a lot of you call helium 626 and iron 60 from your formation. These special elements don't live very long, but when they do exist, they causes a burst of internal heat that separates your core long before anyone else. This will allow you to generate magnetic fields in the future, a necessary power up for a planet of the stature. But for now, Jupiter and Saturn started throwing more rocks at you. In late heavy bomber period, they come to get you bigger and strong, but all it does is just get you an even inferiority complex. They laugh. Because you just can't seem to grow. Well, joke's on them because they don't know that you will eventually finish your planetary grow faster than any of them. And the most popular planet in the solar system that just been competing with Earth over the next few billion years to come faster than her, and of course have way better features like having better life than any other planets. There's only one problem with that. You are stuck at the worst possible spot in the solar system. Too small to be precise, too big to be cute like Mercury, and right in the middle of everyone else's life. You're only just inside the habitable zone as well. And get worse, Jupiter early chancer migration screw up your entire formation process and basically prevent you from gaining all the material you need to become the most popular planet. He sketches planet testing is everywhere like a total throwing its toys for no reason. And that means you end up only being 33% of Earth size. And you could have been so much more. Your diameter is 6,791 kilometers compared to Earth's 12,742. That's like being a short kid in class who never hit the road, but, but a tall kid keeps stealing your lunch. The size difference means your gravity physically weak at 38% of Earth. Something weight 100 billions or kilos on Earth that only weigh 38 on you. You literally make them feel like they were constantly floating around like on trampoline. It's impressive honestly, but you can still have better magnetic field than Earth, right? So you start by running it, use your car that formed by anyone else, and with it, atmosphere will remain in place. While your car is not as magnetic as Earth liquid, solid car because of your size, it should do the job just fine. The only problem is your moons are a bit lacking. While it gets one beautiful romantic moon, you're stuck with two potato-shaped rocks that look that were ejected from the astronaut belt. Probably were seriously. These things are so ugly. They make actual potatoes. Looks like supermodels meet Phobos and Deimos, the most underwhelming moons in the solar system. They were regular, tiny, and recover in just like they haven't shown in billions of years. By being so small, they can't even pull themselves into proper spheroidal shaped vial, but given they most likely just captured astronauts, you decide to adopt them anyway, as that's what a probable planet will do. Mr. Beast would be proud of you when he made wills in Africa. Luckily, you don't need any of those because scientists already believe you have surface water. Wait. You wonder if you can actually from life from this and perhaps beat Earth. This way, your generic disadvantage that would be most impressive. But unfortunately, being smaller means you won't be able to hold into your thick carbon atmosphere properly. See, not as your magnetic field falling and way weaker than Earth's because your car just cooled it down faster, so fast because during this time, Earth's entire car has been larger than your whole body, and because rotating is already ending only 500 million years of being alive. So to your atmosphere, the sun simply blows it away. He does the same thing with Venus, but she is a fake one to protect her. And while Earth lost the first one, she can simply grow another. You can't do that. You try and try, but your core just won't start it up again. It was beautiful, thick, and CO2 riches with stock possible water vapor, and you also have some volcanoes refueling it. The setup was perfect, but now the has taken everything away from you. But why? Out of the inner planets you from. First, Mercury gets a prize for being tiny and close to the sun. Being atmosphere is basically toilet paper in a hurricane. 95% carbon dissolved and thinner than the air on top of the Mount Everest. Imagine trying to breathe through a coffee filter while some blowing a hairdryer at your face. That's your daily existence. You look at the sun and you tell him, you are taking everything from me. You look at the moons and you know what you have to do. This now the start of your villain art. All you left is your name is not much, but at least it is interesting. And you now know and you propose to match it. You might not be able to become the most popular, the biggest, the fastest, the hardest, but you will become the most interesting planet in the solar system. What looks like billions of years of planetary disappointment after your water drains into the crust and alien life you had dies is actually going to be the reason you will be successful within the protective shield of the atmosphere. You'll be eating radiation daily. It will for you see you instantly bleeding your remaining atmosphere into the void, but you just don't care. It won't be the worst thing that happens to you. And all of this will build characters from age 600 million to 1 billion years old. You have volcanic activities peak, especially the dust rigid on the surface. You spawn massive volcanoes, including the biggest in the solar system, Olympus Mons, and it stands 22 kilometers high, with a base spanning over 600 kilometers wide. That's 3 times taller than Mount Everest, with a footprint in the size of Arizona. Take that, Earth. Humans will later marvel over the pathetic list hill while you actually have the tallest mountain in the solar system. Due to your static lithosphere and lack of tectonics like Earth, you're able to create the best bees also because your pathetic gravity not giving you no height limitations. In fact, most of why any of this happened because your pathetic gravity. But now you actually will end up getting some water back. For the almost next billions years. Bali networks, offshore channels, minerals, maybe even some nice lakes and even rain. This water is called explosives because it can exist on the surface very long, but it can underneath. How interesting. However, it's at this point you see the Earth with life, Venus being the hottest, Saturn trying to be the most beautiful and greener. I don't know, he's dreaming about something amazing. In the South area, you need to be more interesting with more interesting features. You don't want to be a dull planet like Mercury. First of all, your days are 24 hours, 39 minutes, and 35 seconds compared to Earth's symmetry 24 hours. That's right, its longer shape is almost identical to Earth and even have similar access to Earth and even have similar access to it at 25 Celsius. But you take 1.88 years to orbit the Sun, which gave you seasons that last twice as long. Imagine having those beach holidays for twice as long. That surely makes you even more interesting. It must be because humans keep making movies about you and sending rovers to holidays to study you, but then realize something. Your moons are actively saboting their goals. Not only does their sabotage pace tiny size mean their varies 15 Celsius to like 50 Celsius, which is completely destroying any real climates you could have, but they are also planning betray you. Phobos, Your largest moon literally spiraling towards you for that crash. In about 50 million years, your own moon is trying to kill you, and you adopted him thanks to tidal forces. Phobos gets 1 meter closer every century. It's like having a really slow assassin, a tent that can come but can't stop. And the whole time he's just staring at you. Menacingly invisible collision will have him crash into or break out for a pathetic debris ring. Nothing like Saturn's, not even like Jupiter's, so it is even impossible to become the most interesting planet in the solar system. Despite this annoying little, well, no. See, over the last few billion years, you've become biologically dead. The only thing that humans are interested in is digging into your mud. You wanted incredible terraforming sci-fi movies, incredible space battles, but in the end, the most popular movie about you is when some Buddhist named Matt Damon makes potatoes. The reason you're 4.5 million years old and you finally look in the mirror. There is no water here anymore, just redness. Your entire surface is covered in iron oxide, dust that makes everything look rusty and abandoned. The reddish orange appearance comes from iron rich, from minerals reacting with oxygen, basically resting like an old corn left outside for I don't know 200 years, which means even your most incredible geological features look like they need teenagers shots, but it's only get worse. You're now dead, and the atmosphere creates insane temperatures swing from 110 Celsius at your poles to 35 Celsius at your equator. So much for nice year weather. Your soul can't even store solar need, so you're constantly switching between frozen wasteland and somewhat desert oven, not even a good one. And while you have those popular ice caps, which are pretty cool, yours don't shrink, they completely disappear. For your seasons creating massive dust storms from the temperature difference that cover your entire face in grime. The thin carbon dioxide atmosphere is boring, while Earth gets to enjoy a nice nitrogen oxygen mix, even warm marines, a feature that should make you impressive. You look like can be considered uninteresting, etc. For the 1,000 kilometers across your face, drops 7 kilometers deep in your face. It's 10 times longer than Red Canyon and 4 times deeper, but it's just a massive scar across the face, which isn't caused by an epic impact or collision. You're just dead to yourself. So you were born first, already have the life first, and the future looks so promising. But in the end, your parents are dead, ruin everything. Wait, what's that noise? Humans? They're coming from Venus. They want to cheer from you instead of her. Yes, yes. All are welcome. Huh? Oh, thank you for listening. Goodbye.